you could harness the power of all your organization's data? And what if you could use it to not only sustain your business, but take it to new heights? What if you could use that data to propel your organization forward and help you anticipate troubled waters and instill confidence that you have the tools and strategy in place to steer toward a brighter future?
Good evening.
Welcome to San Francisco.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Howdy.
Welcome to San Francisco.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I love this town and I love this conference.
Please welcome to the Big Apple and Radio City Music Hall.
Good evening, and welcome to Dallas and Suji 19.
And the Oscar goes to...
Well, it may be cold outside, but it's getting pretty hot in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your E-engine.
Let me add our welcome to Suji 26.
Welcome to Orlando and to Suji 27 and to my case of laryngitis.
Over the next few days, we're going to help you build on what you already know about SAS.
This is a breakthrough year for Suji and for SAS software.
Welcome to the first SAS Global.
Dr. Goodnight, on behalf of the Great Place to Work Institute, we would like to thank you for being a pioneer in creating culture as a competitive advantage. The culture that you have created at SAS supports thousands of highly motivated employees who are passionate about delivering exceptional customer service. And your focus on supporting your employees and your subsequent phenomenal business results have inspired other thousands of companies to apply your philosophies in their workplaces. Please accept this award for being recognized as this year's #1 best company to work for.
Thank you very much, Sarah. We've worked hard over the years to create a great place to work. And from the very beginning, we've held a strong belief that there's a direct correlation between satisfied employees and satisfied customers. By creating a corporate environment that fosters creativity and innovation, our employees are better able to respond to our customers' needs and help them solve some extremely complex problems that sit at 11%. Since last year's Global Forum in Washington, D.C., we've had over 117 releases of products. And in the past year, we've actually shipped over 20 brand new offerings.
It's a pleasure and an honor to be with you here at SAS Global Forum. I always look forward to meeting with you face to face and to hearing your ideas and feedback. At SAS, we've always enjoyed a special relationship with our user community. We continue to stay ahead of the curve, due in part to our dialogue with all of you. We value your feedback, we encourage it, and we use it to make our software better and more responsive to your needs. Your feedback and ideas help keep us grounded in what's important to you as SAS users, and that is important to us. We thank you for your
4,185 to be exact.
This truly is a user conference.
We'd also like to thank you, the users of SAS Institute software.
There are diverse users in our organizations who want to accomplish more with their computing systems.
We share the vision. Just under 1 billion records. We've got some of the tests we're doing up to 1 trillion records. So this job, when we started, is, like you said, about an 18-hour job, and we're trying to make it a little bit faster. You can see as we pan through, we've got lots and lots of machines running, hopefully. Actually, when you can speak to the machines, they're not really that expensive compared to a very big server. It's starting to clean up, and now it's doing a different class of instrument. You see how it's only going up half of the CPU for these.
Each one of these machines has got 8 processors on it. This will work. It looks like they...
Right, so we actually built a lot of cube. We just took the leaf level data, and we're not going to pre-aggregate it. I think that's an approach he likes.
Well, that's true. I've had some bankers in New York that say, well, we need to build a cube that's got 17 dimensions, all possible combinations. And I said, you got any idea how much data you're talking about?
We've been working together measuring things for a long time. Let's get together and take a look at what we know about social media. Let's look out into the web space, collect some data, and we only had a few weeks, so we got a data set together. We said, let's look at a few different things. Let's look at how one of Marriott's brands is perceived out there, and what kind of sentiment customers have for it. We also looked at who has influence out there, because one of the challenges of social media is you only have a certain amount of resources, just like with any other marketing or communication channel. You want to know not only what your communication is doing, what your tweets are doing, what your interactions on Facebook. Let's take a look at the sentiment out there in the social media space on our brands. And so in general, we found, and again, this is, we did it on a limited data set, so I couldn't convince our brand research people these are our numbers. We have a lot of work to answer those questions. But we found very positive sentiment, and most importantly, we found very little negative sentiment, which I think is a critical part.
We've been working with Mike's team. We actually were able to...
How does Marriott look not only in the broad web space, but how do we look in the hospitality space as well?
That's right. Mike's team challenged us to help them understand what were those topics that people were talking about, just in general around sustainability in the hospitality industry. But then we were also able to drill and get a good sense for, okay, well, what is Marriott's representation in that online conversation?
Position is a really, really powerful asset for us. Secondly, we can move to a world where the data we use for our risk analytics is the same data that we use for our customer measurement. It means that the risk community is finally joined up to the business and can make consistent decisions.
Evenings with some entertainment. Vox Audio is an a cappella group who've been entertaining audiences for
It's actually receiving childcare services from 4 providers. The nodes that have these icons that are little houses represents the childcare center providers. And there is also a shade of color. So the light yellow, they go from light yellow to higher intensities of yellow, showing that in the high intensities of yellow, the providers are scoring very highly.